Good morning, phone people from around the world. How are you? It's Barnsley Sam here. It is Saturday the 25th of April and it's a big day today because it's 12 months today that I came out of hospital. I was told early doors that my skin graft had been cancelled. Might have been told yesterday, I'm pretty certain I was told today, I don't know why. I just get the feeling that I was told on Friday morning. But anyway, I was told that my skin graft was cancelled and then it was right, I want to go home. I'm sorry, but if I'm going to keep getting cancelled and cancelled, I'm staying here just for the sake of staying in here. If you think I'm physically well enough to go home, I want to go home. So they let me home. They started organising everything. They got in touch with Tissue Viability to come and change my back dressing before I went home. It was then organised that district nurses would come out and change it twice a week. Yeah, it was pretty swift and I ended up coming home. They booked the ambulance to fetch me home and I came home around about 3 o'clock, I think it was. Some occupational therapists came home with me, or met me here, should I say. Vicky took the afternoon off, and they came to make sure that I could get up the stairs and back down the stairs again, that I could get on and off the toilet, and that I could get in and out of bed, and on and off the sofa, wherein lay a problem, because the sofa that we had then were knackered and quite, it was quite low, and I really struggled to get out and off the sofa. Up and downstairs, off on and off toilet, on and off bed weren't an issue, but getting off the settee was. I broke down a little bit because I thought, well, this is it, that's me going back in hospital. But Vicky said, well, if I get him some big cushions and he sits on them on the settee that lift him up a bit, well, they were like, yeah, fine, we can see that he can do it. So yeah, they basically signed me off and left me and Vic to it. Tufty Wunks were in the kitchen all the time that this were happening, barking their heads off. And then once the occupational therapist went, she let them in. And after 3 months of being in hospital, I was quite concerned and worried that perhaps they won't remember me. I know it's daft, it's irrational and one thing and another, but it did cross my mind. And they came in and they barked their heads up at me for less than 30 seconds. Then Bella had a sniff at me and Baxter had a sniff at me, and then that was it. They launched themselves onto me and give me all kisses and cuddles that they could. And then 30 seconds later they were like this, like nothing had happened and nothing was different, and yeah, that was nice. So I sat with my feet up for the rest of the day, feeling rather emotional that I were home, and rather extremely lucky that I were home, and we had a kebab. We had a kebab that night, so yeah, there we go. What else to tell you? 10 years ago I think it might have been 2016, I was invited to play at the 100 Club for the Morning Star 50th anniversary. The year before I'd been voted Morning Star's DJ of the Year by the wonderful Bob Oram, who was the music correspondent, I think he still might be, music correspondent for the Morning Star, and he'd been I've been to a few gigs that I'd played at, a few predominantly charity gigs. We also did the Uriah's album launch, which were coming up a week after this. And yeah, he voted me DJ. Yeah, I didn't get an award, I didn't get a trophy, but I did get my name in Morning Star. So yeah, I got invited down to play this 50th anniversary thing at 100 Club. But I didn't actually get to play. There were that many people on the bill and it was that hectic and busy that I didn't actually get to do anything. But hey ho, them's the breaks. Well, technically I played there, but I didn't spin a single record, but there we go. What's to tell you then? What time have we got? I don't know, I can't even see me watch. Barnes are playing away this afternoon at Luton, we're watching that. But I mean, I'm half a mind to watch Spurs Wolves and see what occurs there. Because we know Wolves are down and not to play for, but I can't help feeling that Wolves are going to overturn Spurs this afternoon. But I've decided to come out and sit outside. Because I can, basically. And as you can see, glorious, glorious sunshine here in Barnsley. I think Mrs has just come home with dogs. So, but I'm just sitting out here. I've got my trusty spiral man bag. And I'm going to sit and soak some rays up, I think. Because I can. Because it's Saturday. And it's Barnsley. And it's beautiful. It is. I found some art today as well. The guy that's doing the mural at the top of the street is a Chef Wednesday fan. So there's an irony. But yeah. So I think keep it short and sweet today. Call that it for today. Whatever you all are doing, out and about, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. And that's it. TGFM.